craven, torn apart by the greedy, weakened and exposed, forever on the defense. But no longer.
Welcome to the Empire, buddy. This is Rampaned, and welcome back to my Karl Franz campaign for Immortal Empires, where we're going to continue where we left off from last time, where, despite my best efforts, Kislev has been burned to the ground by chaos. Not the best whatsoever, but hey, Karl Franz is now back up in this area. I think with his help, we should be able to push back chaos. For right now, though, let's take Griswold. I'm going to pull you back. I'm trying to help defend Vitevo. So let's kind of pull back here. We're going to recruit. I need to try and do what I can around here. First, I'm going to get your rank ups, because you actually got quite a bit of XP from that last fight. I can finally get you some more... Okay, there we go. I can finally get you Headhunter, which does give more recruit rank, which we desperately do need for my units. You can finally get Mentor now. Nice. Also, so Wizard here. I can finally get the Purple Sun ability, so we actually have some AoE damage finally. You have Shield of Faith and Replenish Troops. We'll do that. And then you've got 2 points, and I still haven't gotten you your ward save, so we'll go with that. That should be it for... Yeah, that's it for all the rank ups right now. Okay. Other than that, let's put you into encampment stance around here. And then I actually kind of want to get some allied recruitment in this army. I think since we're helping out around with Kislev, you know what? Let's grab some stuff from them. Oh, don't grab that. I actually think these are kind of similar upkeep cost, actually. I'm gonna get some Warbear Riders. Let's get some Warbear Riders in this army. I would kind of love if I could get an Elemental Bear, but yeah. These guys are kind of similar in comparison. These guys have fire attack, flaming attacks. These guys have more charge bonus, but you have, better melee defense. Slightly better melee defense. About the same melee attack. But you guys also have anti-large, which would be really nice against Chaos Forces. So let's have you grab that. And then I can just put some more halberds in this army, just give us a bit more infantry. So we need 2 turns with you to kind of just sit here until you can start trying to push back up north. Going over to Karl Franz now, who is here. Let's see. So I need to take you out of Force March stance. Oh, they're sieging me with a lot of crap. Okay. So I first want to start off with this. I want to give this off over to Ostland. Okay. I'd have to actually colonize it. I'll hold off on that for right now, because if I colonize it, I won't be able to get over here right now. And I don't think I can reach you. I can hit this army, or this army, but I can't hit you. And you're the one I have to hit if I actually want to lure my army out to help out. Okay, well, we'll do this. I'm going to put Karl Franz into ambush stance, and I'm going to put you around the bridge.
Move!
And I'm going to see if they're going to take the bait, or give me time so that next turn I can try to attack you.
Definitely not.
I would honestly prefer you guys try and assault Erengrad, because if I'm going to just have to fight this army, I'd rather fight it inside the settlement as opposed to outside the settlement. Because if you guys do that, I can just kind of mop up what's left. Because for the most part, this isn't the worst. Ooh, actually, I wonder. Where do they go? Norska doesn't want to. But which group of Dark Elves is that? That's Haggerty.
There are many possibilities.
Now it's at minus 83, 38. Minus 1600 with them. Holy fuck. That's so bad. Is there anybody that would actually consider peace with me? I'm curious. Nagaron was the only one, but I don't want peace with Nagaron. Okay, but I will have it, so we'll sit here for right now. Wait and see what they do with Erengrad. It's either I am going to be fighting next turn. Also, let me just double check that if we did fight this. Yeah, you're all done. If we fight that and we lose, then Karl Franz will lose pretty much all of his stuff, but he will be able to have it so that he'll be able to have these guys all be immortal, which is good. Now let's go back over here. So we're still pushing in with Aldebert and everybody. Let's see how many more turns you guys have. 2 turns for you.
Your word is my command.
1 turn for you. Okay. And then Aldebert himself, I do see this army. I'm gonna kill you. Let's kill you. You're the one army that I have right now that actually has a decent amount of stats and health. This army right here, I will take the other resolve. Should be able to have minimal damage anyways. Yeah, practically nothing. You guys did a lot of damage. Let's just slaughter you guys because at the moment, Aldebert's the only one that can properly replenish, so I want to have it so that he's the one doing most of the fighting for us until these armies get back into the tip-top shape. Why are you not in encampment stance?
I will do anything for Sigmar.
You're supposed to be. I will have it so you guys kind of move a little bit further forward, because we'll continue pushing forward, but the whole idea is I just need you guys to recover first. So I think next turn you should be okay. Who else do we still have to move? So that's all of you guys. Gridwalls has been moved. Gothrid, you are currently making your way over to colonize Gruntzint, because then I can try and have it so we can finally secure this area. So let's have you colonize this spot here. I still love the fact that I don't lose my troops now at this point. Okay, so now we have this area fully under control. We can finally do this. I can now get it so we'll get a little bit more trade income from tariffs. Why not? Then who else do we have to move right now?
Yes, my lord.
Cloud, you're still just sitting here. At the moment, we're actually pretty safe. We're actually pretty safe around this area. You don't have to do much. I'm probably going to keep you around this area for right now, just to kind of have somebody in the west.
Ready.
So you just stay there, watch over the city, do build that up, and the port, and then other than that, I'll probably have you guys grab, what will I want you to grab, honestly, around here besides that? Just grab the money. Just grab the weaving house. Makes a decent amount of money.
I will marshal.
But I believe that's all my units. My heroes I haven't moved yet, though. So I've got you. You need to keep trying to hit Wolfric, so keep trying to assault their units. So you succeed there, and I have my other hero here. Keep trying to just damage his units and his army. There you go. How much damage have we done there? Actually, quite a bit. Wow, that's really nice. Honestly, I almost feel like I should maybe have you guys take a turn, come back down here, take these areas back over, but I'll kind of wait and see how my allies do, and I won't worry about them too much right now. Ooh, finally, you guys want a defensive alliance. There we go. Okay, so now I can finally start putting in a outpost in your lands, so I can start getting some elven units now too. So we've got access to dwarves, Kislev. Okay, so you guys are going to attack us here. I still think this is the best. Okay, I will hopefully they don't take it and maybe they just sack it, but I should be able to do a decent amount of damage as long as the damage doesn't crash. Come on, guys, I believe in you. I need to remind myself the layout of Erengrad, because I know the main cities of Kislev all have their own unique models. Some of them are just reused. Okay, yes, because I usually kind of like to defend around here or around back here. Okay. I'll probably use my swordsman on the walls to turn the towers on. Then we can try and have it so that we'll primarily hold back and try and defend the main points. I'm just hoping we can do as much damage as possible. If we wipe out at least one full stack army here, and do a decent amount of damage to the rest of the armies, Karl Franz can mop up the rest of these guys very easily. I prefer if they don't take the city and I can hold it, or if they just sack it. That's fine. If they sack the city, it's not the best, but it's okay. We can deal with that. But I prefer I win. That's my preferred option, if we just win. We'll have to see if we can do that, because we'll try and have it so I can basically put probably at least one swordsman here, one swordsman here. Depends on where the other reinforcing army is coming from. I think it's probably going to be over here, so we'll have to put one swordman here, one swordman here, one swordman here. Turn on all the towers. Those guys will all probably die. Everybody else will stay back and try and defend the later points. I believe in you, Erengrad. My garrison here has actually got a decent amount of XP, so I'm gonna believe in them. So for right now, I ideally kind of want to hold this position. So what I would say is, let's see, there is a point there I can put you guys. I think putting you guys like right there is not the worst. Looks like all the reinforcements are actually coming from the same direction. Okay, that's actually nice. So they have some guys over here. There's no towers there, though. Okay. There are towers here, though. What I can do, if I really want to, There's literally no towers. There's one. There's one tower. Okay, we'll do this. One dude! Hold this point. You can at least turn this one tower on that can hit them. You might be able to destroy one siege tower, maybe. Then I'm going to put the other two guys over here. And I'll actually not spread you guys out immensely and try and have you actively hold this spot. So you can try and hold that spot. Then, what I want to do is, so I'll build the tower right here. I'll build the tower right here. And then I'll have it so we'll have two guys back here, just in case they kind of go around this way. Because I expect most of their forces to try and make their way around here. I hate that the main army has a ton of guys over here. So they'll actively try and still go around, but they'll probably still hit this point. So most of my dudes will be around here. I will say, let's see, I'm gonna have my handgunners over here, honestly. I think you guys being like over here, and then having all of you kind of around here. Like there, and kind of like that. Might not be the worst. I don't know. I'm trying stuff. We'll see. Yeah, because like you guys like that, you guys like that, and then try and have it so the handgunners maybe pull you back a little bit because you don't need to be so close to them, but kind of like, yeah, like that. Like that's not that bad. That way you guys can shoot into this area that these guys are trying to hold specifically. I'm kind of trying to funnel them here. Maybe move them a little bit more like so. You guys can try and just shoot people as they make their way up this area. I don't think that's the worst idea, so we'll kind of have you guys in one group. I'm going to have you in another group. Swordsmen, handgunners, mortar. I'll have you over here. And I'm actively going to have you probably hold off on firing until they group up. Cav, I'm going to have you be a nuisance. Just be a pain in their ass. Actually, I wonder. I haven't tried this in Warhammer 3 yet. But, can I have you drop the siege towers? I don't know. I've never tried this for some reason. I usually do this so often, like Total War Warhammer, not Warhammer 2, Medieval 2, I mean. But can I have you do that? I don't think so. It doesn't look like I can actually do that. But what I can do, as kind of a way to harass them, is I can hit this Dark Shard unit. I can hit this Dark Shard unit, harass them, do some damage. There's a lot of skirmishers here. Yeah, the Shades and everybody, you're probably all dead. My Cav is so fun. But yeah, no. Try and do some damage to the skirmishers if you can. We won't let them take this city without a fight. So let's have you kind of rush on in here. You should be able to do some decent damage to the Shades at least. And the random skirmishers. Let their siege towers go forward. You actually kind of stop moving. Please keep trying to hit this tower. Hit this one. This one tower right here is about to break. If you guys can break that at least, I will be happy. The Empire Knights are doing rather well here right now. Yeah, you guys are doing really well. They're not even trying to like help out their skirmishers here, so that's great. You guys can just easily keep slaughtering them right now. And then I'll probably go for this Dark Shard shield unit after that. They're about to get onto the walls. This one swordsman, you're not going to be able to do a ton. Oh, the Dark Shards are going up onto the walls. That's a dumb idea. But okay, I'll leave you to that. So this unit, that'll mean I can actually do a decent amount of damage to the skirmishers specifically. The infantry, once you guys are here, that's going to suck. But hey, you do what you can. Yeah, give them hell, men of the Empire. You're doing well over there. How are the other swordsmen doing? So, you guys over here. You guys have been shot at. We've got a couple guys, some Dark Shards on the walls. They're sending their Shades up onto the walls here too. Okay. And then, doing a decent amount of damage to their monstrous units. You took a lot of damage there with the Dread Spears. The gates are down, so they are starting to make their way on in. Oh, that's not good. Cav, at least, you're doing well over here. I don't know what you're being shot at, it's saying. It might just be friendly fire from my own stuff, but you're almost done with the Shade unit. It's winning now. I should probably... Let's pull out here for a second. Let's get a proper charge. Because I think in extended melee combat, you're not going to do a ton here. So it's going to pull away for just a second. Reform. And then we'll get another proper charge. Try and get that charge bonus in. Because we did a lot of damage initially. There you go. Also, I should make sure that I'm not forgetting about my towers. So let's go back over here. Try and get these up to tier 3 towers. I'm going to try and have it so let's build the barricades around here. That way you guys don't make your way over here. I really want you to primarily go up this way. That's my hope. And this is attached to this point here, so I'm not going to upgrade that one specifically. Okay, my Empire Knights, honestly, I'm pretty happy with what you guys have been able to accomplish. You've done about 8,000 damage. If I can get a little bit more out of you, that'd be great, but I think this is about as much as you're going to do. Swordsman, you're trying. You've done about 2,700 damage. And you guys... Why are you fighting the Hydra, you fucking idiots? Okay. I was telling you to fight the shards, but that's fine, I guess. That is so many idiots. I wish I had some magic in here. I would love that. Okay, well, at least there's only one Charybdis up on its own right here, so I should be able to just open up on you. Let's see, how much movement is that? 35%. It does reduce the leadership, and it causes terror. Okay, well, at least I've got a lot of anti-large here, and my handgunners, you're about to start opening up on them, so you should be okay. Kill this guy, single him out. They are sending some guys over here. So let's see, they sent the Manticores. Pharaoh Manticore, and... Aha! The Frostworm. Okay, at least it's not breathing on us, but get in fight there. I can upgrade my tower here. This area is not doing so hot, though. I'm actually going to bring my crossbows back this way if I can. Try and get you guys to help out over here. You guys are doing way more damage than I'd like. This thing at least is taking a lot of damage. Yeah, handgunners, keep doing what you can right there. I'll bring my crossbows back around over here. Try and help. They can't capture the point, at least. They can't capture the point, but they can be a disruption. And now you're taking that tower back. Okay, let's get you back in here. Go for those dark shards. Okay, so that one's dead. And now they're casting spells on us. Best. And they are kind of flanking. Okay, you guys line up there. I'm going to have to adjust my infantry. Honestly, I'm going to have my great swords kind of go back there. You guys go over to the Doomfire Warlocks. Try and get them before they hit my crossbows, please. Great swords, try and hold this spot. No, you're just going to attack us there. You guys turn around and shoot them. At the moment, no. You're kind of stuck. I don't see any good blobs yet to try and shoot, so we're still holding off on this. As you guys can shoot to about here. They're really blobbed up over there, though. Okay, just to make sure that the mortars don't do anything, I'm going to have you to start shooting whoever the hell you can right now. Handgunners here, doing some really good damage on this spot. My swordsman there almost dead. You guys need to start focusing on this Charybdis. Actually, make your way back this way specifically. Kind of more over this way, please. Not around the side that's right next to them, but make your way back over here. Crossbows. Again, try and focus. We need to focus down whatever units we can. Any single entity units we can kill, the better. So start trying to focus on that Frostworm. Handgunners. Try and, I'd say, focus on... Yeah, the Mammoth. The Mammoth is a pretty big target. Just make sure they don't start capturing the point, but start focusing on that Charybdis and the Mammoth. I would say the Charybdis is lower. Focus on that. Worm is taking quite a bit of damage. I don't have any other tower points that we can do. I think at this point we're just about to start breaking, so it's basically just see how much more damage we can do. And basically it's just, hey, handgunners, crossbows, do what you can. Because if I can take out at least this Charybdis or just weaken it at least, that'd be great. That Manticore's almost dead and the Frostworm's almost dead. They shouldn't get replenishment, and Karl Franz will be able to mop up the rest of these guys. Come on, open up on that Mammoth. Come on, guys. Hit that Mammoth now. Try and do some damage on that thing. The Charybdis is almost dead. Maybe get like one more shot in on it before it gets out of range. It's not dead. Before we lose the point, try and just start shooting that Mammoth. Oh, the Manticore, or... Damn it, game! No! Fuck! Damn, the game's gonna crash. Okay, I'll have to... damn it. I was hoping to take this, do as much damage as we could, but I will now have to take the auto-resolve instead. The wonder of playing on a roll save. So, I will take the auto-resolve now. I don't think we're going to be able to do as much damage as we did ourselves. They lost about a fourth of the army. But the bigger, the large entity units, I did way more damage to them, which fucking sucks. Still did some decent damage to them, but still kind of a shame. Like, you guys, in the auto-resolve, they still didn't them do, like, 9,000, 6,000 damage. I did way more with my guys, though. Crossbows did good. Now, question is, are they going to sack it, or are they going to tank it? It looks like they sacked it. That's what it looks like, at least. Once it finally goes through. Yes, it did. Okay, and they split up. Okay, so... They didn't take the city, they sacked it. I can very easily finish off that Norscan army and the remnants as well. Okay. So it seems like the remnants of those Chaos forces are deciding to try and attack me. What level are you? I can't tell what level you are, but this guy's only level 3. They're pretty beat up. I'm going to fight this, because if I take the auto-resolve, I'll lose one of my infantry units, and I don't want to do that right now. It will take just longer for us to replenish them if I do so. So let's fight this, fight with our allies that we have here, and finish these guys off. Most of them are really beat up. I don't think this will be that bad, seeing as how they are so beat to hell right now. My reinforcements, I think they should be coming from the... Yep, from the side. So they'll be coming from the side. I'll probably... because the reinforcements for them is going to come right here. I will want to set up, I think, because this is kind of downhill a little bit more, I might kind of set up over here, because then they can't easily really flank me that easily because of whatever this is. I'm assuming this is kind of some sort of settlement kind of structure kind of thing. We can try and go there. Otherwise, maybe over here wouldn't be the worst, because it's just better open firing range with my Hellstorm rocket batteries. But basically, we will wait for sure until my reinforcements get here. I believe my reinforcements will take longer to get here than theirs will. I think theirs was only 50 seconds, if I remember correctly. Because, yeah, 50 seconds, and mine is 2 minutes. So my reinforcements will take longer to get here. This is a little bit downhill. Now, honestly, like, this is actually not a bad spot for me to set up. I also make sure I'm close to my reinforcements. So let's kind of group my guys up here, group up my rifles, and then my cav, kind of you guys off to the side a little bit, and then my heroes, which you don't. I'm kind of sad you don't have your flying mount yet, but you do now actually have a good AoE spell, which I'm really happy about now. Then Hailstorms, kind of, yeah, right there's a pretty good angle. So let's set up here, wait for them. I'll adjust my infantry, as I'm going to be waiting until they advance onto me, because they are the attackers right now. Okay, they have engaged my allies. I'm starting to unload with my Hailstorms. I do think, let's see, so I want to have my cav. I'm going to basically use you guys as a support force to try and support my allies. I'm going to keep trying to advance forward slowly with my troops. I basically want to try and make sure I take advantage of my artillery as much as possible, but I will try and support my allies, like actually, my mage here. Let's have you guys try and stay here for a little bit. I'm going to bring you over. I'm going to have you try and help out with the large entity units they have. I'll have you kind of try and cast Spirit Leech onto... let's see, they've got this Manticore over here. They also have this Giant. I'll try and help take out the Giant specifically there. They are slowly advancing onto me with their forces. I'm going to try and move up a little bit, I think, maybe with mine. Although, actually... no, I'll let them slowly advance as they are right now. I'll basically just have it so only my... you're going to make your way over here to help out. Let's actually have you kind of weaken those guys around there, so my allies have a bit of an easier time. And then let's focus on this Manticore first, because that's almost dead. So let's upcast that spell on the Manticore, since you're almost dead from that. Hopefully that kills you. I don't know if it will. It might. You are at least about to start breaking. Oh, come on. Die before you get into the air properly. Ah, just barely. Okay, well, it's almost dead. Almost dead there. Over here, they are starting to advance. You can deal with them pretty easily there. I'm going to get you guys over to help out with the Chaos Knights there. And Gunners kind of rotate a little bit. Have my Lord kind of join on in here. Try and reduce their melee attack and melee defense. Let's see, you have your... I'm going to actually bring you over there too. They're not attacking my infantry just yet. They're attacking my cav, so I want to try and get you to help out. Kind of get over here. Yeah, start unloading with my handgunners. Keep doing that, guys. And then I'm bringing you in to help out as well, so I can give some damage resistance to my cav here. Right about... there we go. Now all of them. And melee attack as well. Focus on the Lord specifically. And then I need you to get your heal up there. Killed one of the enemy Lords. Good. Again, let's have you keep trying to help out against that Giant. I think you're okay as you are right now. You, I want to do a Q's onto these Chaos Knights. And then keep trying to unload on them with my handgunners. There's not a lot over here, so as soon as they're all dead on that side, I'll send more of them to focus over here. Because at the moment you guys are doing okay. I'm going to rotate you guys too. Rotate you guys there. You keep firing on those units until they're dead. I need to get these guys to help out. Oh, my Lord's not doing so hot. Some of these large entities are doing a lot of damage. Okay, I'm going to bring... well, actually... yeah, it's not a good area for me to cast spells. I was going to cast maybe this, but let's bring you back over. Try and have you help out on this side. So I'm going to attack you there. I definitely need to bring my wizard over here to help out. Let's get you over here. I'm gonna have you guys kind of hold there for a second until my infantry are in position to take over fighting. Because at the moment, it's not gonna do that well. You need to focus on those plague bearers for sure. Focus on them. Wizard, you're getting on your way back over still. My lord's back. All of you go back over here. And then I think now at this point, I can now move you guys back. Try and bring this guy too. Bring those three back. Back up here. Right there. Lord, please hold them at bay for a little bit. Okay, my wizard is now here. Let's have you, let's do this one first. Because it affects everybody in that range. Reduce their armor, reduce their damage. Let's do that first. Let's see. We only have about 300 guys. They don't have a lot. And gunners, try and focus on these units first, specifically. My wizard, I've still got Spirit Leech. I'm going to have you, and I do have the Purple Sun, which actually, over here would not be a bad spot to put it. Put that on top of the Mirror Guard. And then I'm going to do, can I upcast it right now? Yes, I can. Put it onto the Lord. Lord's almost dead. That actually didn't cast the Purple Sun. But if he dies, he's really close. What's he at? He's at like 300. Ah, it finished just before he was about to die. Okay, let's do this. It's gonna hurt my guys a little bit, but it's fine. Come on. Purple Sun, that should finish him off, and then I think once he's dead, Force, oh, that's not gonna work that well. Well, I'm sorry, guys. Just killed some of my own men there. Okay. Griswold, get away from there, please. Get away from there. Let's see, you're pulled back. Man, are we still gonna win this? It's really close. You still have a decent amount of reserves. It's just not going up that quickly. You guys, I need you to probably focus on actually this Chaos Giant instead. Let's have you do Spirit Leech on the Giant. This is not going to work all that well against the Dragon Ogres. I think I will maybe kind of reduce their damage if I can. I do have the Accuse ability. So if you guys are going to start shooting anybody, make sure you put that on to the Giant so he dies a little bit faster. Try and hit him. Like, I think they're close to breaking. Yeah, there we go. The Giant's now dead. If you can, shoot the Mirror Guard. We basically want to try and get them to army losses. That's what we're trying to focus on right now. So we just need to keep maximizing damage. Like, I'm very close to finishing this area off. My Lord's holding off for a little bit. Actually, I'm going to send you in to help out against these aspiring champions. I've got this at least. Kind of reduce their armor and everything, and the damage they're dealing. I'm going to lose more of my infantry doing this myself. Damn it. It's not the best, but it's fine, I guess. Get you guys in here. How about against the against the Dragon Ogre specifically? Handgunners, if you can, try and pull away here. I'm just worried you guys will break. Start trying to unload onto those Mirror Guard. Griswold is very close to dead. Where's my Instigator? Wizard, you just don't have any magic right now. Focus on the Plague Bears and the Mirror Guard. Focus one at a time. So close there. Bring you back over to the Mirror Guard, distract them for a bit. Or actually, no, it's Plague Bears. We need to make sure you guys continue to fire. Let's see, make sure you have damage resistance, more of an attack. You two, keep firing on the Mirror Guard. Because they're almost dead there. My allies, not doing so hot over there. Come on, guys. I need you to properly line up and shoot things. Oh, please don't tell me I'm hitting army losses. This is way too goddamn close. Still got you. Reduce their damage. Do not break! I swear to God, do not break just yet. My allies are all dead. Fuck. Okay. The Mirror Guard are routing. I have just guns. That is all I have, is guns. Oh God. Okay, well, if I can delay enough before you guys get here, enough volleys might get you guys to go into army losses, because there's the Giant's dead. This is literally the last stand of these men. It's either we win or we lose right here. Because we've got this Chaos Spawn won't break due to morale losses. If anything, I need you guys to focus on the Dragon Ogres. If anything. My lords, I need you to stop them, keep them away from us. Give us some time. Give us some goddamn time. I'm a little worried that you guys are... Yep, he's dead. Fuck! I'm sorry, but I had to throw you in there, man. Oh, come on. Keep unloading on the Dragon Ogres. Here goes that guy. Oh, the fucking Mirror Guard came back. Got you. Focus one at a time. Let's have you do the Accuse ability so they die a little faster. I'm gonna have to get another hero from this, actually. This is fucking worse than I was hoping for. But hey, it's more interesting this way that my handgunners are what's winning us this battle. Keep firing. Do not stop firing. This should just be this one fucking unit left. Okay. Is that it? They've got... that's a Skull Crusher. And wait, who the hell are you? Oh, they have a Beast of Nurgle over here still, too? What the hell? Oh, you guys have got to go down to army losses soon here. If you don't, I'm going to be surprised. So, it's just the Beast of Nurgle left. I have only these guys at the moment. We are casually walking over to it, so my guys don't want to break at the moment. As I'm hoping that maybe I can just cast some spells on the Beast and it will die. I'm a little annoyed that I did lose more than I was hoping for in this fight. I'm definitely going to be having to get a new Sigmar Priest, sadly. And I might have lost my Cav too. If we do lose all my Cav, honestly, I'm probably just going to make them all Warbear Riders, because why the hell not? I just accidentally killed my wizard from upcasting. Ow, that's painful, but it does seem that this beast is stuck at the moment, so we should just have to just walk on up to it and shoot it, then put it out of its damn misery. I'm gonna hope that my wizard did not just actually die there, but I hope he ran before he had a chance to. But yeah, you guys right now, it's stuck, it can't move, so it'll then just start disintegrating there. Now I just have to see how much damage we take, because, man, that was bad. Let's see, so my wizard should be okay. My Sigmar Priest for sure is dead. My Cav might be alive. Hellstorm Rocket Battery might be alive. Infantry should be fine. I think it's just my War Sigmar Priest. I think that's it. Which, that's not the worst. Technically, he was like, what, level 9, I think he was? So he wasn't insanely high level there just yet. I'd actually make sure I'd rather not lose Griswold. I'm hoping Griswold didn't die either, as you were one of my up-and-coming generals, and you've actually defeated Arcan at least once. I don't want to lose you just yet, because you have that trait. I was kind of hoping that my allies would do a little bit more. They kind of got their asses kicked, honestly. So I only lost my priest. That's it. Everybody else is still alive, which is good. And then again, that is just an army of just basic Kossars. Okay. So I will have to recover you. That's fine. I can try and get a new one of you guys from down south, from Sylvania. I know I can recruit those guys around there, so I'll grab another one, send him up, and he'll replace them. Hello, Torox. You want war? Yes, you want war. Of course you do. You're a big, angry bull that just wants to kill everything. So I'm not surprised by that at all. Sisters of Twilight. Non-aggression back to you. You know what? I'll accept that. You actually have some pretty good dealings right now with the High Elves. And so you'll eventually start liking me too. I might be able to get some Wood Elf units in my armies at some point as well. It'd be kind of nice if we could. I've always really liked the Wood Elf units, so it'd be kind of nice to be having some tree men in some armies. I know they have their forest dragons. I kind of like the idea of, like, again, a huntsman with some units of dragons, and I can have just a bunch of different types of dragons. Yeah, your ambush is foiled. You guys sacked it here. Okay, so that is damaged. I'll have to repair it and start trying to get you guys the defensive structure again. I'm kind of sad they got rid of that. Karl Franz here, though. Hi, guys. I don't think you can stand against Karl Franz here. Like, yeah, that's a decisive victory there. Just slaughter them. Absolutely slaughter that army. I don't know... Wow, you took way too much damage. I don't know if you guys are in range. No, they're on boats. Okay, so they're on boats right now. I'm not going to be able to get them. And we did lose Jürgen, sadly. Let's put you into Erengrad for right now, Karl Franz. Give you guys some rank ups here. I'll probably have you just go get more charge bonus. You... I still don't have that available just yet. Let's give you Deadly Blade. And then my Wizard, you at the moment are still also going down, like the boost income and everything. You've got to rank up, and you've already got your mentor stuff. I'll have you get more stimulate growth, I would say. No, we should give you the leadership. Just give you the leadership. Grab that, and that. Then Griswold actually got quite a few upgrades. So get one more thing for reduced upkeep, and then I'm gonna have you keep trying to upgrade your halberdiers. Yep, keep trying to do that. Try and upgrade them. My wizard here, definitely get the magical reserves and reduce miscast chance, because I think that's how I knocked you out at the very end of that battle.
Yes, my lord.
We've already got that. Let's have you get the stalker. Yeah, campaign line of sight. Grab that. Why not? Okay, so what we're gonna do then is next turn. You're only down one unit. You're down just one unit, and that is specifically your hero. So I'll grab one of those. Ooh, you actually got an increased trait for your health. Nice. And you have a griffin now. Nice, Griswold. I'm happy about that. I'm glad that you were able to grab that now. So there's this Longship Graveyard. That we don't care about. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not too worried about going to be losing that area. Okay, so what we need to do then is, I know I had it available around, what's in here? What's the Temple Hall? I know one of these areas I could recruit them. Witch Hunters, Battle Wizards. Oh, did I not actually? I thought I could recruit, oh wait, no, I think it was maybe, oh, can I not recruit Warrior Priests over here? Shit, I thought I could. Ah, damn it. Okay, well, I know I can get one in Altdorf. It just means it'll take longer for you guys to get back over there. I'll give you... I'm gonna give you Tough. Aldebrand. Let's give you Aldebrand. So, I'll grab you, and then Safeguard, Replenish Troops, and then make sure you grab your ability there. And then I'll have it so it'll take you some time, but at least heroes don't take that long, so we can have you just make your way over here. And I'll probably have it so that you're going to need to replenish a lot anyways. You're really beat up. You can't move right now. Archaon, please don't attack. Please do not attack Archaon. Actually, what I think I should do over here as well. Let's see. It wasn't here. It was here, yes. I can get another Empire Captain. I can have you be over here as an agent. So we give you Specialist and then give Assault units. Let's try and have it so you can try and harass Archaon's army. So we'll bring you up this way to try and help support. I also might put you in the army temporarily so that you can help out around here. I don't actually have an Empire Captain technically in the army, but that's fine. But bring you over there. Then let's see. So over here. So Aldebert doesn't have any plague anymore. You don't have any plague anymore, Alberic. And then it's now just Conroy has plague. I'm debating if we want to like turn around, but I think we won't. I think for the most part we're still going to be trying to just keep pushing along this way. If they keep reclaiming these areas, sure, that's fine. But the more I kind of weaken and destroy these areas, the better. I would love to be able to have another army kind of go in the back line and kind of clear things up. And I think that's basically what I'll probably be doing with Karl Franz. And actually, go back over here for a second. I do want to make sure that we colonize this. Then, I'll say next turn. Next turn, we'll give it back over to Osland, and then I'll make my way back up here to kind of help defend Erengrad. And basically what we can try and have happen is Karl Franz will be the one that's kind of in the back line here. First and foremost, he's finishing off Throt. I'm getting that trait from Throt, and then Karl Franz will start pushing back into these areas. I really want to kind of secure this left side. I need to make sure I can give it back over to you guys. Technically, I'm not at war with you guys. I have a non-aggression pact, correct? Let's see. Where's Kislev? Grand Cathay, Greenskins, High Elves, Kislev. I have a non-aggression pact. I'm gonna hope you die, honestly. I'm gonna hope that you guys get killed, so that way I can still give this land over to my allies. Otherwise, I might just have to start conquering it myself. I would prefer to just give it to my allies, but I might have to conquer it myself and see what I can do with that. Other than that, we do need to actually move these guys, which I think for right now... I think we can stay in encampment stance and keep making our way over to Icepack Bay. Otherwise, maybe I should have it so that we kind of slowly move forward. And like maybe stay here one more turn and then move up.
I live to serve the Emperor.
Because you're slowly replenishing. If I put you in the city, you'll replenish a little bit more. I'll have you sit. I'll have you sit for a turn, because then Conroy should be good next turn. Then we can start pushing up, start replenishing as we're making our way over. Because Aldebert's the only one at full strength. You are pretty much at full strength for the most part. You're almost there. But I think I would be happier and feel a bit more confident if you actually had a little bit more time to replenish. Other than that, Conroy, yeah, again, we already checked you. Albrecht, we already checked. Griswold, we've just checked. Next turn, he'll have some more troops. And then we just need to give him another agent again. Gottfried, you've basically just like, oh, you've colonized this area. I think for the most part, I might be... Actually, you know, I'm going to bring you up this way. I'm going to bring you up here. I'm going to recolonize this area because it is attached to Marienburg. And then what we can have it happen is we will next try and say we're going to... I'm going to grab that just so we can have some higher ranks for them. Well, if you push up this way, that way we have 4 armies around here that are helping up this area. That way I can have it so you'll help clear all the stuff. Then we can have 2 armies kind of split our focus instead of having you all in one bunch. 2 armies each, not bad idea, I think, because then we can spread out and conquer more of this and actually get more done. So we'll bring you back up there. I think this one guy is enough at the moment. I don't see anything really going on around here, so that's fine. Other than that, again, Conroy, I'm just going to have Conroy kind of sit here with encampment stance. His plague should be gone next turn. Then we can start trying to make our way down here, hit Ice Pack Bay, and as soon as this general makes his way up here, I can basically have it so he'll join them and start spreading out. I don't think we have any other armies to move about. Well, there's Cloud, but again, you're on defense duty. Let's see, another potential war between Nordland and Hochland. Come on, guys. We have bigger fish to fry that are full of mutated fish. The fucking Chaos Forces are way more important right now, guys. Come on. I'm going to stop the war again. Ambush discovered. That's fine. Again, but this is going to rebel and just fall. I'm not too worried about that right now. More income from settlement buildings. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. And then right now it's going on to... the tariffs next, because I just got some more trade with some elves. Now, finally, Conroy's good too. Okay, so now we can start heading out. Basically, let's do this. So I'll have you kind of move out, go into encampment stance, and we're gonna keep moving forward. So again, I'll have Aldebert be leading the charge for the most part. Conroy, you'll kind of be in the center. You're kind of the weakest out of the two. Out of the 2 other armies. So then have Albrecht kind of leading up the rear, since you've actually been able to get a decent amount of punishment. And I think that's good. We'll move just a little bit closer, like there, there, and there. Keep making our way up towards Ice Pack Bay. My other army here, so Gottfried is making his way up. You're going to be going to try and recolonize this area. Tony is doing well over here. You guys are actually attacking and pushing into the donut, which is kind of interesting. So that's kind of fascinating. You guys are going over there. Also, oh, nice. Balthazar Geld is expanding down here. Okay, that's cool. Especially because I'm going to love the fact that this is why I'm trying to do this with all my allies. I want to have it so that basically they manage all the excess land I don't really want to control right now. And then once we're ready to start properly confederating, forming the empire together, I just get all this goddamn land. Like, I'm gonna get so much, just so much land from Balthazar Gelt, and I love it. That's what I want to try and do up here. Like, I really like the idea of trying to have it so that Oslin can maybe kind of help push up here a little bit. I can have Tabaklind also push up here and help out. I do want to have it so that we just finished recruiting around here. I do have enough movement. I'm going to make my way up to Kislev. I'm going to colonize it, and I want to give it back to Katarina. I'll wait until next turn to give it back to her, but we're going to do the kind of the same idea, is I'm going to colonize this area. We don't lose the troops now, which is good. I do see Throt over here, but I think we should be okay. We got to rank up for you. I'm going to hope they just don't try and start sieging me, please. Please don't. Get some more health for you right there, and then we do now have to just wait for my agent. It's going to take you a little while to get over here, but thankfully at least, again, I love that agents are far faster on the map, so you start making your way over there. They need some time to recover anyways. It's going to take a while until they're at full strength, so by the time you get back over to them, they should be, I would assume. So keep going there. Karl Franz, you now just finally got in here. I'm going to have it so, Karl Franz, you're going to make your way back up here. I'm going to start reconquering this land, and honestly, a part of me might just start actively deciding to just take it for myself. Oh, shit. Actually, I should have sent you over here for Throt, because I want Throt's trait. Yeah, actually do that. Go back around here. I think Erengrad... Well, we need to at least defend Erengrad for 3 turns. I need to make sure I build this back up, get the defense structure so that you guys are okay. I do want to have it, so we'll give the castle back over to Oslin. So, Oslin, hey-o. How you doing, my guys? Let's give you back... Wait, why can't I give you an order? No, I can. It was, yeah, Castle von Rugen. That's the one I want to give over to you guys. So I'll just offer that to you. Hey, can you give me some money? 1,500. Yeah, sure. Actually, you know what? I make so much money. I don't need to get it. Just rob you guys blind of it. Just have the damn city. Just take the settlement, free of charge. I don't care. Just love me for it. So you guys take that. Karl Franz, I think we will have him kind of maybe help out around here for a little bit. Although, actually, do I want to make another army? I have been wanting to make another huntsman army, so I can give up these archers. Do I want to do that so Karl Franz can properly get his, like, endgame army? Before, like, because eventually these archers are they're weak against armor. That's going to be a problem fighting against chaos. I could. You know what? I'm going to make another army. I'm going to make another army just so I can expand a little bit faster. So let's go back down here. Not heroes. I want a huntsman general. Heinz Wagner. Fuck it. Heinz, get in here. Let's go with that. So we'll have you join in here. Route Marcher, Presence. Start off with the reduced attrition, and then reduced corruption stuff. Then also... Halberdiers, Huntsmen and Archers. That, and that. Yeah, go with that for your initial rank ups, we'll say. Other agents I can give you. I can get you a Witch Hunter, which I'll say... Disciplined. Let's give you this, a Gavin. And then we can have a Battle Wizard. And honestly, with you guys, I really like having a Bright Wizard with my Huntsman. I really love it. So let's give you Sorgov Solman. You'll join in on around here. You, I need you to get Accusation, and then say Scavenge and Bloody Blade. Do that. I don't have... I just grabbed another Empire Captain, so they can't join the army. Just the two of you might not be the worst.
Hunters.
I'll have you, because the rank ups you give for skills. This gives stuff for bonus versus for great swords and for halberds. More bonus versus large. I actually would really love more bonus versus large. I'll probably have you get a decent amount of halberds, probably. So from around here, all the skirmishers I don't think we have to worry about. I think I need to just give you more halberdiers. So let's have you recruit the halberdiers. I'm going to give you 6 of them. And then basically the skirmishers that you'll have in this army will be the archers that I'm going to give you. And basically the huntsmen will be eventually, or the archers I have will eventually be replaced by huntsmen if they die. But like these guys have so much veterancy. I really should give them over to a different army. I really should. So you guys can start doing that. We'll make another army. Other than that, let's see. So who has not moved? So Cloud, you're just the only one that's sitting there. And basically we just need to give you another rank up for Curtis here. Which Curtis, I will say, just gets some more defenses. You sons of bitches, I literally have an army you just walk straight past. Okay, I want to fight this. It's not the settlements battle. It isn't, sadly. But I do want to try and fight this and see if we can do some decent damage. I want to just try and see if we can maybe single out some of the trolls. That's kind of my idea. Single out the trolls or single out some of the marauders. Because the thing I hate about the auto-resolve is I know if I fight the battle sometimes, I can very easily, like, focus down a unit and actually do more targeted damage. I won't do a ton of damage overall to the army, but I can do some targeted damage, and the auto-resolve kind of has it be spread out a bit too much for my liking at times. So basically, we'll fight this. They're probably going to sack it, I'm expecting, and then my army that I have just literally north of these guys, I can finish them off, kill these guys, and then keep making my way back north to reconquer the land that I was going for. So what we'll do is... I'm going to be over here. It's not worse. Actually, I'll be right in front of this river. So if they want to try and cross the river, they'll be kind of slowed a little bit. So we can kind of go like right here. And more so like... Oh, actually, I can't stand in that, actually. Oh, that's actually not passable. Oh, it's not one of those ones. Okay, so it's, sorry, lake. Let's actually then instead go over... Actually, not a bad area then to make it so they actually walk through it then. Nah, let's just go here. Just go right here. We're going to lose. That's expected of this fight. It's just whether or not I can do some decent damage to the enemy army and kind of focus down some units. That's kind of my hope. I'm hoping we can maybe focus down a troll unit or maybe one of the marauder units, kind of. Well, you guys also kind of go like right here, kind of angle a bit more. But we'll see what you guys can do because they're almost in range. If I can do some decent damage to the dragon ogres or the trolls, I'd be happy. I can try and also focus down the feral manticore. Actually, I should also need to remember to put you guys more into squares more often. I forget to do that. I always put you guys into these rectangles. So start unloading on them, and then try and run away from there. I only have a couple spearmen, and the spearmen I have are all over here. So I'm going to bring you over here. Have my crossbows kind of pull back. I'm going to try and get you over to hit that feral manticore. But yeah, you guys just run away. Do not try and fight the manticore. And try and then flank us. All as you guys can. I'm just going to try and bring you guys over this way a little bit more. Bring another one of my spearmen over. Oh, they're just surrounding us over there. Okay, stay where you are. Get crossbows. I'll start having you open up on some of the trolls. Again, we want to focus our damage. I don't expect to do well and win this battle, but I'm just trying to see if we can focus damage down on some units. So start unloading. Make sure you do what you can with the crossbows, now that you guys aren't targeted. My guys are so dead over here. It was worth a shot at least. Let's just get some cinematic shots while we're about to die anyways. Because you guys will try and just unload on who you can. And, oh man, these trolls do so much damage to my basic troops. And this manticore is just going to finish the job and just bring in the pain. I don't think there was much I could do. You guys are breaking too easily. Way too easily. Yeah, they shattered my guys on the left side, and now they're all breaking. Well, you guys tried. Decisive defeat, as they were thinking. That's kind of to be expected. Okay, I did some damage to the Warhounds. Okay, one of the Feral Manticores took some damage. That's about it. But I'm expecting that you guys... It's either... You either take it, sack it. Please don't raise it. Please do not fucking raise it. I don't want to have to recolonize this area fully. But I have my army nearby enough, and they can very easily kill you guys and finish them off. This army doesn't have a lot of experience, and for the most part, I'm expecting my other force should be fine, especially since I have artillery. I think that my army up there will be able to very easily... It's Gottfried, to remember, if I remember correctly. Gottfried should be the one that is over here, so he can try and deal with these guys. Because let's see, they are going to sack it! Okay, so they sacked it. They'll be right next to me. They're somewhere around here. Oh, they're right there, so they're right outside the city, so they didn't get any replenishment. Did a decent amount of damage, but yeah, we'll have my army finish them off. I'll have to just rebuild that. Hello? This is Throt here. Damn it. Can you not, Sterling, please? That's fine. I don't lose my handgunners. Okay, fine. I'll take the auto-resolve. I have to re-recruit all of my infantry now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say I'm also going to grab... oh, is that a Chaos Army or Chaos Agent there? Shit, that's actually an important detail for that little bit there. Fuck that. Refuse that creature. Boris Todbringer! Oh, what's he doing? He's sending me an invitation. Yes, I will arrange an honorary banquet for this. But you know, ooh, good, they're beginning now a construction thing there. So, okay, that is not an army. Thank you.
I will marshal the band.
No, what I think we're going to do is... Yeah, they were sieging it, but they came... But again, I'm going to pull away. I'm not holding Kislev. I want to give that back to them. Honestly, I probably should have prepared it. Maybe. Just to be nice to them. But what I want to do... Yeah, we lost that. That's not surprising. What I do need to do now is, though... Pull you back. Let's see how far can you get with encampment stance.
It is for the best.
So you can go, like, right here. Be near the city, again. And then what you're going to do is... I'm going to have it so that my cavalry is just fucking warbears. Why not? I could have it be the winged lancers, but I love warbears. So, grab the warbears. I'll just have those be my cav units. And then, infantry-wise, I just need to get halberds again. Which, it'll take me a time. Three turns. That's not that bad. 3 more turns. You'll... Oh, actually... One less. You'll be ready to go. By about that time, your agent should be here. Wherever the fuck he went. He's somewhere. Here he is.
Yes,
Aldebrand. Yeah, keep making your way over to join up with this army. And then I'm just going to remember to do your rank ups. Because you're actually starting to get up there. I like that. So let's have you grab next. Keep upgrading this. Then we'll want to get the Pistol Corps stuff after that, I would say. You've got to rank up. I'll have you grab... I don't know. Oh, Silver Bolts. Yeah, let's say Silver Bullets, maybe. Silver Bullets there.
Who called?
You can finally start getting the Purple Sun upgrades. And then you keep you more health. And then I've got another rank up over here. To a Deadly Onslaught, I would say. And then I think that should be good for right now. For the most part. all my armies are kind of in position. Karl Franz, now that Throt has been defeated, I have some more time to wait until we go for Hell Pit. So I think I'll have Karl Franz kind of start trying to reclaim this land. I still hate... I'm hoping you die. I'll probably reconquer this stuff myself. I'll probably have Karl Franz maybe kind of makes his way over here to try and help clear this area up. You guys will continue pushing forward. I'll have to push through... Oh my god, Sigurd's sword, son. You're gonna die.
I live to
He's so
serve
fucked.
the Emperor.
He's so fucked. But no, this is going well, I think. I do want to make sure...
Emperor bid.
Oh, you're... Oh, thank you. Okay, Mom. Well, actually, I should read these. Speed assigned unit, I would say... Oh, you know what? The Leroy Jenkins squad needs to have this one. You guys need to have the increased speed. Just be fucking cuz. Why not? Do that for you. And I'll just put that under my lord. Why not? Slaughter these bastards. This will be the last thing I do for today, I would say. Not going to take too much damage from, which is good. I also have to have you guys. Just going to wait here for a turn. Get some replenishment. Then you'll be making your way up to try and colonize that area. But I'm going to be done for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, let me know down in the comments down below. I love hearing what you guys have to say about this campaign. Any other thoughts you have on it in general. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is Rampaned, and I'll see you guys next time.